Hello, viewers. Last time, I will admit, I was in a state of shock, but I have recovered, and I am determined to now fight back against Mrs. B. I will beat her yet. Here's my plan. Algie told me Cecily and I got married in Atlantic City a few weeks ago, which was very underhanded of them. I still don't quite approve, but gave me an idea. Mrs. B doesn't know they're married. She still thinks they're engaged. Unbeknownst to Algie, I plan to drive over to Mrs. B's law office this afternoon and tell her how it is. Charge up the stairs, barge into her office, and say, I apologize for interrupting Mrs. Bracknell, but Algie's engagement to Cecily Cardew is completely out of the question. Her mother trusts my judgment implicitly, and I cannot give a good opinion of your nephew. Upon what grounds, may I ask? Algernon is an exceptionally, one might almost say ostentatiously eligible young man. He has nothing, but looks everything. What more can one desire? It pains me to have to speak frankly to you, Mrs. Bracknell, but I must admit that I do not think very much of your nephew's moral character. I suspect him of being untruthful, possibly even criminal. Untruthful? My nephew Algernon? Impossible. I fear there can be no possible doubt about it. Some weeks ago, he lied his way into Miss Cardew's acquaintance, pretending to be a certain college friend of mine. Under false pretenses, he won her heart and almost broke it when she discovered the truth. Youthful passion, young man, hardly criminal. I still fail to see what say you have in this matter. You are not a member of the young lady's family. Oh, I'm not done yet. I can make things very uncomfortable for your family socially. I have reason to believe that Algie might already be married to someone. What nonsense. My nephew would never dare marry without my approval. This is a preposterous lie. Maybe, but it really doesn't matter. You see, Mrs. Bracknell, this is what people call blackmail. If you allow Algie's engagement to continue, within minutes I can have it all over Facebook and Twitter that a Bracknell is attempting bigamy. Oh. Gwen.
I've been wanting to. My mother's being really. Look, I know we've been arguing, but.
Are you sure you're okay? How are things with...
She keeps sending me constant texts with new reasons why I shouldn't marry you, and comparing my conduct to Algie's. It's unnerving. Being told that Algernon is the one being socially conscious and responsible in his choice of fiancé.
Yeah.
What were you filming about anyway? I saw your last video. Can you believe Algie eloped?
Well, that's actually what I was filming about. Your stepmother and elopement. Not the two together.
Show me.
I don't know if you'll like what's on there.
Show me.
When?
You were going to blackmail?
Gwen?
She would have slaughtered you. She's a lawyer. But seriously, that would have been so rude and underhanded.
No.
I want her to approve of our marriage because she approves, not because she was blackmailed into it. Right, viewers? I'm sure they agree with me.
And if she never approves? I mean it, Gwen. Your stepmother may never approve. I'll admit, blackmail was a little extreme. Right, that wouldn't be a good idea. I'd probably never do it anyways, but what if she doesn't approve? Will you still marry me?
What about your name?
Gwen, fine. We might as well have this conversation now. Jack is the name I was given. Haven't you heard that the most beautiful sound to a person is their own name? I like my name. I realized I'm sort of attached to it. But your happiness means more to me than my name. So if you want me to be earnest, I will.
But I don't want you to do something that you really don't want to do. I want you to want it.
Gwen, I want to do something to prove how much I love you. Something difficult. Not something easy like flowers or picnics. Consider it a wedding present. Please?
No. No, I don't want you to. I can't say how much it means to me that you do something so extreme, but Jack, I want you. The real you. I've spent so much time trying to make you the ideal in my head.
It's not that I don't want to improve. I don't want you to think I'm refusing because I don't want to change or grow. That's not what I meant.
It's not what I meant either. Both of us are going to change and both of us are going to improve. I think that's the effect life has, but what I meant was, I don't want this to be about me. I want it to be about us.